Brenda the Essential Bee here, and I have created this winter classic look that I love to wear during the holiday season. It involves some darker tones such as browns, grays, and a hint of green that will match any cute holiday outfit that you will wear this season. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below to let Bee know what you want to see next. If you want to know how to achieve this look, then let's get started. I started by grabbing a wet beauty blender, my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and then mixing both of the foundations together to create a shade similar to my skin color. I then am using the sponge to apply my foundation to create a nice overall coverage. I'm also going to be applying the foundation to my neck to create a seamless look from my face to my neck. Using the Tarte Shape Tape, I am creating an upside down type triangle and also applying it down the middle of my nose as well, and also on any blemishes. Then I am using the smaller part of the beauty blender and blending in the concealer to the foundation. Then I am using the RCMA No Color Powder to help set under my eye area with another wet sponge. Now off camera, I'm going to be filling in my eyebrows and I'll rejoin once they are done. Alright, I'm grabbing my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion and I am applying that on my eyelid and then patting it in with my finger. Using Desert Sand from the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, I am using it as a way to set the primer all over my eyelid. The eyeshadow is again so close to my color that it's the perfect color to set the primer with. Then using the Master Palette by Mario, I am going to be using a blending brush and I'm grabbing the shade Lula. I am then going to be applying it in my crease and in the inner corner and outer corner of my eye. I am creating a halo eye look with this technique. Then taking the primal shade from the Naked 2 Basics palette, I am grabbing a crease brush and applying that shade on top of the other brown, but without spreading and blending it as much as the one before. Taking the Violetta shade from the Master Palette from before and a pointed brush, I am layering this color on top of the other shade to give it a bolder look. Then using a blending brush, I am going to blend the edges of the look to make it more seamless. Using this gray shade from the Morphe 35W palette, I am applying it as the center shade on my eyelid. Then I am grabbing the Cashmere shade from the Huda Beauty palette and layering it on top of the previous gray shade to add more of a sparkle to it. Zooming in, you can see how the grays look layered on top of each other. Then I'm going back in and adding more of the Violetta shade to each of the corners of my eyes and blending it in with the center color. Grabbing the Lula shade with an angled brush, I am going to be applying it to my lower lash line. Then using the Bronx shade from the same palette, I am going to be applying it on top of the brown shade on my lower lash line. Then I'm using an angled brush to blend the green out. Using the Skimp shade, I am using it as my eyebrow highlight, also as a way to create a straight edge on the corner of my eyes, and as an inner corner highlight. Taking the Stash shade from the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette, I am applying it to the center of my bottom lash line so the green stands out a bit more. This is optional. Then I grabbed my MAC Black Track Liner and an eyeliner brush to begin lining my eyes. I am then taking a pointed liner brush to create the wing. I'm using smaller brush strokes to build the liner and the wing. I then switched to a bigger liner brush to really sharpen up the look. After that, my eyeliner is done and I'm going to be applying my false eyelashes off camera. Now I applied my false eyelashes and I also lined my waterline with my MAC liner. I am taking the Sculpt Shape in the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette and I'm using the 3 method to contour my face, and I'm also extending the contour shade to my neck to ensure that my face and neck look the same shade. Then I'm going to be using a round brush and I'm taking the same Sculpt shade and contouring my nose and blending it down with the brush as well as with my finger. I then am taking the Sunbeam liquid highlight and applying 3 dots to my cheekbones and blending it in with my finger. I'm also taking what's left over and applying it to my Cupid's bow. Taking the Champagne Pop shade and a fan brush, I am applying it on top of the liquid highlight. I am also applying the highlight to my Cupid's bow, down the middle of my nose and on the tip of my nose. I am blending the Tan and Toffee shade from the NYX palette and applying it as my blush. Now it's time for the lips. I am grabbing the Makeup Forever lip liner in 12C to line my lips and also to fill them in. On top of that, I am adding the Aqua Rouge Makeup Forever lip in shade 13. This lipstick is honestly perfect because it stays on all day and is waterproof. Then that's it with the lips. On top of that, I am spraying the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, and after that is dried, that is a completed look. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you!